A brothel.
Even better.
The
So
house of promiscuous woman. He's been making it sound like heel brow. Brow.
Welcome to yet another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast.
And I've made a comment on TikTok. We are sober, but I'm telling you, man.
So you can find me on Mr Geek Media. Hashtag RECAST TCHALLA campaign.
Except Jack had to find someone from Africa. He's so plain.
Okay, I'm tebellokhala. Welcome to Nerdgasm.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of this is our third filler arc.
Hey, dog.
That we've been fillering up shit. And this script are going to be bleach. It's just new arc. Anyway, welcome to our third filler arc.
Chief.
Yeah, it's the bound arc, the arc that no one talks about. Because honest to God, what are they thinking?
But hey,
moving on.
Yeah,
wow.
Go ahead.
I'm channeling my inner hetero top hetero male with this thing poses like this. I don't know why I thought that, but anyway, welcome to the channel. We are short one member of the Awesome Foursome.
This is the Nerdgasm. We didn't say that.
Oh yeah, well, I said welcome to another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast. Did I not say that?
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Chief, yeah. I'm sure.
Did I? Okay, welcome to the Nerdgasm podcast.
I feel like you went into the future and came back, and then you think you said you said a thing. So
anyway, that being said, we are short of one member of our Awesome Foursome. Philo Zuko is currently locked in yet another Agni Kai with Azula.
Hey, she's not giving it up, Chief. It's Agni Kai every week.
And every time. You know what? I was busy checking the Blade 1 review. Do you know we went into such a tangent about a certain Sotho word? And I know it's not in the office, it's not in the episode, but we recorded it, and I'm so tempted to clip it because, boy, did our stomachs roll over the floor. Anyway, I'll put it in because his wife was not happy. The way.
Oh, his wife was not happy. Oh, God.
Oh,
breaking
wow.
up relationships.
No, the way she was yelling at us, yelling at me, I was like, oh, okay, what have I done? When I was listening to the video. Anyway, I'll send you guys the clip. It's hilarious. That being said, we are two of us are going to do a lively filler arc today. We are going to go into, good old-fashioned Mad Libs. I think it's time for, to our fellow Americans, y'all freaking out. Let's just chill. Listen to nice, talk about fun. Remember the good old days. Talk about the times where, Black Panther meant to you guys. I'm not being salty. It's just being chilled. We're going to talk about other things, nah? He said sarcastically. Anyway.
Salty on other people's elections.
We do not use the E word here. The E word. Wow.
Events that shall not be named.
Yes. We have also with Mr. Extrodin. He's still in the shadow realm. I don't know.
No. He's practicing shadow physics. It's a form of science that T'Challa invented in the comic books. There you go.
He's leveling up, guys. When he refuses true ultimate form.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
That's him traveling, dog. That's the shadow door.
That's the shadow door. Goodness. Anyway, so today we are going to have a lot of fun. We still have a few minutes. The things are still disclaiming. What I like about our interest is we are so chill because of the disclaimer just crawling on top of us. It actually forces us to pace things down.
Dude, we pace things up, down, left, right, sideways.
We have high points at different. Look, we'll never make it in radio because apparently in radio you're supposed to talk down.
Oh God!
Have a slower tone, enunciate, have full sentences, and even when you have a shout out to our next song,
No.
dedicated to a Mr. Van Skalkvik by his beloved for your ears only.
No, and then randomly I'm
Bad
gonna just
Romance
be,
by
and then I'm
Lady
saying,
Gaga.
and then randomly I'm just gonna be like Poontang Killer Bees on the
Yes.
swamp, and then I'm fired.
Poontang Clan. I just saw the English. You know the W just turned into a P.
Poontang Killer Bees.
You're gonna say what?
I was saying Poontang Killer Bees, and then I'm fired, and then I'm not in radio anymore.
Why am I frozen? Why is everyone frozen?
I can hear you guys.
I can hear you. I can
hear you.
It's just telling my. You know what? It's because I said the E word. I'm under attack again.
Oh
There you
God.
go. There, I'm back. Anyway,
Extrodin, you there?
no, he's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
So with all this beloved nonsense, with our beloved guests here, we finally, I think, we've crossed the 5-minute mark to get into the meat of the subjects. Guys, filler arc. We're gonna shout out to an old game. We haven't done anime Mad Libs in months now.
Yeah, almost a good year.
It's almost a year, and it's a whole lot of. I think the last time we did it, we're interviewing someone. We're interviewing
I can't even
Rojo
remember.
Masks. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
right.
Studio
Right.
Jambe.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last time we did.
Yeah.
We did.
No, then it's not a year, but it's like 7 months or something.
Yeah, it's a while. So much has happened. So much has happened. We still had Joseph Jones.
Mm.
I'm still feeling that one, Shane.
Okay, let's not do. Okay, we said nice things. Mad Libs.
Yeah, Mad Libs. He took a sip of his drink, trying to use the sugar to anesthetize his pain.
Mm.
All right, we are gonna do I thought we'd have a specific theme rather than just say anime. So I want to have because Demon Slayer has really been kicking off, and because Jujutsu Kaisen has fallen off the map completely. Shout out to the end. For those who watched the end.
I don't know. I think also Demon Slayer's ending is Inyana somehow. So
No, Demon Slayer's ending is okay. I've read the end of the manga.
It's random.
Is it?
No, I mean it's like for
We'll
10
talk offline.
Yeah, we'll talk offline. I mean it's better than
It's better than
Jujutsu. It's better than Jujutsu Kaisen's ending. Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen ending is hard stop. Everybody is confused.
I didn't think on top the ending of Attack on Titan. People were writing of Attack on Titan's ending, and then the guy with Jujutsu Kaisen was like, "Hold my beer, hold my sake."
Are they mad?
Oh no, they hated the ending. Ooh, I remember when it first came out. When it first came out, people were livid.
No, I actually no. Why am I acting surprised? I kind of saw that happening because when I read it, I was like, "So you just decided just to stop?" I don't even think you because the main character gets a power up that he should have had like at least 100, at least 80 chapters ago.
Yes,
and then now basically it's a rip off Talk No Jutsu.
Okay, that being said,
Anyway.
so I wanted Demons. Why do I keep on saying Demon Hunter?
A Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yes, Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba. I wanted Kimetsu no Yaiba Mad Libs. So I want all the ways to come up with being related to that story.
Okay, we'll see how
as
this goes.
much as we can. So the story here, the word link is called The Princess.
Okay, The Princess.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Extrodin, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, who starts first?
Yeah.
Should we go from youngest?
Ready?
Should we start from youngest to oldest or oldest to youngest?
For the people at home, I just wanted to say one thing. Suck it.
Sorry. Ooh, the ADHD demons.
All right, I'm back. I'm focused. Let's go.
Are you focused?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Extrodin, are you ready? He said yes. Sometimes
I'm ready.
Sometimes I wonder if Mr. Stone is just in it for the ride. It's like, oh, these crazy people. Look at the world I've thrown myself into. Like, well, there you go. Anyway, okay, I'll start with you, Mr. BuckMeister. Can you please give me an adjective
An adjective.
that's related to Demon
Oh,
Slayer?
that's an adjective.
It's a
Sheesh.
describing word.
Blaze.
Blaze, such a had a blaze. Okay, that can work. Why do I have to capitalize blaze? Okay. Mr. Extrodin, can you give me a person's name?
Tebo.
Who?
Kyle.
Who?
Kyle.
No, from
Is-
Demon Slayer.
Kyle.
Is there a card in
Oh,
Demon
from Demon
Slayer? Yeah.
from Demon Slayer. Inosuke.
Inosuke.
I was like, yo, was there an archive missed?
Maybe, who knows? Do you know there's this channel in TikTok? I forgot her name, a cat named something. And she's giving certain characters different middle names. Like, I know Gio's middle name is Gary, or it's Carl and Gary, because Kokoshiba's Gary. And they become friends in the storyline. Hey, she's huge. And all the Demon Slayer fans
it's not Rock'em Sock'em and Roll On. It's not that channel, ne?
It's not that channel.
Okay.
It's a TikTok channel. She's a solo act, but the way she comes up with such funny statements. Anyway, okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm just saying. Side note though, I'm really enjoying Renegade and all the Requiem, all the names he can come up for. There's been a lot of fun.
I saw like 2.2 seconds of Dandadan and I was immediately traumatized out of it.
Oh no, watch it, dude. It's great.
No. I want that.
It's good.
Okay, if you're younger than the age of 18, don't listen. Cover your ears, kids.
It's called Nerdgasm.
But guys, when I found out what happened to the guy's appendage,
That's the whole archive.
like, I'm bit traumatized. Like, I wait until it comes back. Let me just leave it there. Cause what happened?
They kind of get it. They kind of get it early in the story, Chief. Like
it's so
I'm telling
sad.
you, watch it. It's really
It's so
good.
sad. It's like, what happened to your sausage?
I'm telling you, Tebello. Like if you can get past that, just watch it. It's really good.
Okay. Tina BuckMeister, give us a name of a country.
Name of a country?
Yes.
Japan. Nippon.
Japan. Okay. Extrodin, give me a name of a kingdom.
Are there kingdoms in
Wait,
Demon
is this supposed to be a real kingdom or any kingdom?
Well, we could just say the Infinity Castle because that's a kingdom, isn't it?
Oh, okay, I guess so.
Am I wrong?
The what?
Infinity Castle.
Infinity Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity Castle. And then, okay, I need a plural noun.
A plural noun. Hashira.
Hashira. Okay. I need a verb, Mr. Extrodin.
Running.
Running. Okay. I need a color, Mr. BuckMeister.
A color.
Yeah.
Black. Like the black sword Tanjiro has, I guess.
Black. Okay. I need another noun, Mr. Extrodin.
Breathing.
Breathing.
Wait, you said noun.
Yeah, breathing is a noun.
Yeah, breathing is a noun.
And then
I mean,
need
it's a verb. Is it a verb noun thing?
Oh, no.
It's a verb.
To breathe is a
Uh,
verb.
Yeah, to breathe. Breathing is the verb. Breathe is the noun.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So breathe then.
Yeah. And then I need a plural verb. How ironic.
A plural verb.
Yeah.
Does forms count?
Forms. No, it's a doing word. Forms is a noun. It's a plural noun. Formings.
Because I mean, they've got sword forms. Attacks?
Attacks is a verb. Yeah, there you go. Attacks. Okay. Let's see what the hell we just created, guys.
All right, here we go.
Go mad. We are going mad. Okay.
A very random start to a Black Panther video, but fine.
Anyway. Listen gently, my brothers and sisters, okay? Once upon a time, there was a Blaze princess named Inosuke.
A princess, huh?
Yeah.
And Inosuke would have beef with you.
Well, he does look very feminine, as they keep saying in the very storyline, so it's canon. And well, in the what district? Red light district.
Oh yeah.
He was one of the
Until he started speaking and threw the skirt aside and everybody was confused.
You know? Anyway, Inosuke. She was from Japan. She lived in a beautiful kingdom in the hills called Infinity Castle. Dear God. She had 5 Hashira. Wow. Okay. While she was running, the horse fell off. She fell off the horse, and her dress had a black stain on it. When she got back to the kingdom, she quickly changed so she could wash her dress.
Wait, where's the Blaze?
That's the name of the kingdom. There was a Blaze princess named Inosuke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
And while she was running, she was running the horse. My God, she fell off. She fell off the horse, and her dress had a black stain on it. When she got back to the kingdom, she quickly changed so she could wash her dress. Her breath told her to come down for dinner. How the hell did they do that? After they eating, they went to take a tax from the following day. The princess went out to the village to the supermarket where she ran into a prince, and they fell in love and got married and had 3 children and have lived happily ever after. Dear God.
Where did that come from?
Princess Inosuke.
Yeah.
The end. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a better ending than JJK though. So
Whoa.
No lie detected.
Extrodin, bro, I'm telling you, this ending is
Just because people like Gojojo.
No, like I'm telling telling you, dog.
It's not even about Gojo. It's the
It's
ending.
not. It's just it's a hard, like I'm saying, you know, when like a story just stops. Like it's like la 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 la. Okay, they're gonna get something. And then just load shedding. Let's go.
Yeah. That being said, given that we are so determined to give a better ending than JJK, let's make another one based on JJK then instead. Okay.
Oh, we're doing one based on JJK.
Yes, I'm calling it Wedding Vows. This was called Wedding Vows.
This is gonna be bad. Levi.
Okay, go mad. Fill the blanks below. I'm gonna start the first one. In fact, I'm gonna start the first 2 because I'm that determined to be which. Okay, wait. What's the name of it's Gojo?
Yeah.
Gojo. And what is the name of his boyfriend that everybody thinks he?
Oh, Ghetto.
Ghetto. There you go. Gojo and Ghetto. Now we can continue. Enter a plural direction. We'll start with Mr. Extrodin this time, yeah.
A plural direction,
Yeah.
as in like directions, like when you're headed somewhere.
Yes.
Backwards.
That's what it is.
What should be a complicated power in JJK?
Yes.
He can domain expansion and make you just walk backwards somehow.
And I need a body part from you, Mr. BuckMeister.
A body part.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go finger because of Sukuna's fingers.
Yo.
Backward and finger. Hey, it's off to a
Oh
bad start.
Oh, God. Well, you said it, I didn't. You said finger, right? Yeah. Oh, it gets even worse. Okay. Extrodin, I need a body organ.
Oh, Lord.
Kidney.
You think that is kidney? BuckMeister, give me a noun, please.
A noun.
Yes.
We'll say domain.
Name is correct. Extrodin, I need a shape.
Circle.
Oh.
For the domain expansion.
I need an amount of time from you, Mr. BuckMeister.
An amount of time.
Yeah.
Can we say 3 months?
Wow. Okay. That's on long as.
Well, that's the time skip between one of the chapters, so.
Okay, I need an adjective from you, Mr. Extrodin.
No, okay, screw it. Let's just say sexy.
Sexy it is.
What are we making here? Oh, God.
I need a verb from you.
A verb. Cursing?
Cursing.
Yeah.
Cursing. And then I need another verb from Mr. Extrodin, please.
Punching.
Punching. Okay, let's go mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be. If this doesn't get flagged, I don't know what it will be. Let's see
It's gonna
now.
be vile, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yona nawe.
That's not a good sign. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay. I, Goju, choose you, Ghetto, to be my spouse for life. We made it canon, guys. Are you guys happy?
Yeah.
Together.
This is where this is like if you're looking for wholesomeness, this is where you jump off.
Together, we'll face the ups and backwards. Always by each other's side. I offer you my finger and kidney
Oh,
as a safe haven filled with love and domain.
Expansion.
I promise to stay faithful and devoted for you. Like this never-ending circle. My love will endure 3 months.
3 months.
This is a wedding vow.
Yes,
After 3 months, they divorce news.
just as this ring is made of sexy material, my commitment for you will never cursing. With this ring, I punch you.
Wait, what?
Is that what?
With this ring, I punch you.
Oh,
Yes.
this sounds like the weirdest domain expansion.
Sounds like a cult of sorts.
This sounds just like something Ghetto Gojo would do.
Pretend to marry Ghetto so you can punch him.
Yep.
Okay. We got one more round?
Okay, which anime do you want to butcher this time?
Anime. No. I respect Black Panther too much. No.
No.
No. Okay, let's go. Screw it. Let's go classic. Let's go Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, well, because of God of Dragon Ball Daima. Has any of you watched that?
I haven't seen
No.
anything since that freaking trailer. I'm good.
Yes,
Thank
my
you.
life is too short. Okay, I think we'll have which one would make sense for Dragon Ball Z? The Oscars? No. A good night's sleep? No. Birthday party?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Hmm? Okay. All right. Enter person's name.
A person's name.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Why am I not surprised?
I was gonna kind of
Vegeta.
go like obscure and say like launch or something. Because shame after Dragon Ball Z, after Dragon Ball, she was forgotten. Yeah.
Who's that? Never heard of. Like completely forgotten.
Hey, Debza, you need to move your camera up. We're only seeing the bottom of your face like you're the Dark Knight.
My bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Where
hey,
is
where are the Mad Libs? Where are they?
Okay. Where was I? Okay, I need a noun, Mr. Extra. Oh, who did it? It's you.
Well, Extrodin started. You need a noun.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
I need an adjective, please.
Short.
What? Short.
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 Yeah, isn't like the opposite of tall?
Mkhutshwane.
Oh, short. Okay, I thought you mean shot, as in you pulled out the gun and shot someone. Okay.
Guns are useless in Dragon Ball.
True that. I need an activity.
An activity, training.
Training. Why does that not sound surprising for Vegeta's birthday? I need a verb.
I'm just trying to think of something Vegeta would do. Just give me a second.
I got one. I got one. If you want to pass it on.
Okay.
Blasting.
Okay.
Makes
Because I was thinking of eating, but I'm like, that's more Goku than Vegeta.
Even
Oh,
Vegeta.
wow,
Shame.
Vegeta.
Ooh, shame.
No,
I know he
they
tells, but it's not
ate. I'm saying they ate the whole of the tournament food supply. The three of them. They didn't stand a chance. Gohan was never more of a Saiyan than when he was there at that table chowing with Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I need another person's name.
Another person's name. Let's go Gohan.
Gohan.
Son Gohan.
I need another noun.
Okay. Students?
No. Coming house.
Kame house.
Yeah.
Well, you have to say Kame because it's two words, isn't it?
I just squeezed it in.
Okay. All right.
Enter a person's name.
Another person's name.
Yeah.
Tien.
Trunks.
Yeah? Who?
Okay, Tien.
Tien Shinhan.
Kiko Ho.
And then we have another noun.
I don't know. Nimbus?
Nimbus.
Yeah, Nimbus counts.
Nimbus. Okay, I need a past tense verb.
Yo. Fort.
Which is correct. Who on earth would you be fighting anyway? And then I need a song name. Wow, a song.
A song.
Ooh, Rock the Dragon.
Rock the Dragon, I guess.
Yep.
I need an adjective.
Ooh.
Oh. Paul? I don't know.
What?
I'm thinking of Piccolo. That's why. Tall.
Tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts.
Okay, and then I need a person's name.
Okay, Goku. He has to show up.
Okay, at whole Goku, that's a new one. And I need another adjective.
Yes.
My God.
The what?
No, he didn't answer.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Yeah,
God.
no.
Like it's got an
No.
adjective now. I'm surprised.
No. No, we were just reacting to that.
Okay.
Adjective. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just pass this
I
one.
got one. Fat.
Fat.
Because Majin Buu.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Let's go mad.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
Wow, the first sentence is so canonically accurate. It's not even funny.
Okay.
Yesterday, I went to Vegeta's birthday party. I got him a Dragon Ball.
I feel like he gave up on his goals for immortality a long time ago.
The party was short. Wow. We started play training, and then there was a blasting party. Dear God, what did Vegeta do?
That sounds
And
wrong.
it's the only context.
Pause.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong.
Okay, I just said in this context, the only way it makes sense is if you see there's a lot of explosions happening. And I'm just asking, how much collateral did the city endure from that blasting party? Okay, anyway, lots of my friends were there, but I mostly hung out with Gohan.
Side note, before we continue with this, I was just thinking about it. You know, if you're really like, your mind is in the gutter, a lot of Vegeta's attacks, they don't sound right. His Big Bang attack, his Final Flash,
The only one that seems PG is Garlic Gun.
and it's still, you can be like, hey, it's just like, yo, Vegeta. Because the other thing is like, yeah, he was giving Bulma Gallic guns, and he was like, okay.
Oh God. Why do you keep saying that whenever I'm caught off guard? My exclamation is oh God. I've noticed I said that a lot in the last closing video. It's like because you guys kept on going on and on about the poontang and the clitoris.
Anyway, sorry. Let's get off the side note. Kai, back to our
Okay,
method.
yeah. Lots of my friends I mostly hung out. Oh, okay. Lots of my friends were there, but I mostly hung out with Gohan. We talked about Kame House and how our friend Tien is a Nimbus.
Well, he was carrying the squad for a little bit in the Cell Saga before they all flopped again.
Okay. During Cave,
Okay.
yeah, listen to this clincher. During Cake, everyone fought and sang Rock the Dragon.
That's amazing. Dragon Ball Z.
We just Hey. Anyway, I had a tall time at the party and enjoyed celebrating Goku. He is such a fat friend.
Yo, Goku still stole Vegeta's thunder. It's Vegeta's birthday party and Goku still stole the show.
Yes. Well, what's Rock the Dragon? He must have just like the entrance sequence. Vegeta turned to a Super Saiyan, and then at the last minute he
Goku-
just photo bombs and then turns into a Super Saiyan in front of everyone.
And he's like,
What the heck?
Kakarot,
It's my body!
Kakarot.
Yeah, he is such a fat friend. That is true. All right, that was fun.
Yeah, there we go. Anime
Yeah,
edition, Mad Libs.
Hey, we'll kill a good 20 minutes here. Oh, that's funny. The more dispersed the story is, the more we can focus on keeping on a tight schedule. The more we need to focus on one thing, the more our ADD demons said, no, we are gonna go everywhere.
The evil cult still has to drop, ne? I
Yeah,
can't
I
wait.
think it's coming next week because this week you're dropping Blade 2 and the Last Return of the Kings, and then it's going to be the filler. Then
Yo, when is Marvel Doomed coming out?
like I said, after the Lord of the Rings, it's Marvel is Doomed, and then it's the evil cult.
Hey, Extrodin is desperate to make sure that his
It comes out
tagline,
this year. Like it has to come out.
because we reach next year.
Otherwise, by the time it comes out, it's gonna age like milk, bro.
It's already aged like milk, but it's fine. Who knows? With our new fan base. Anyway, that being said, what were you just about to talk about again? Oh yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, two. Well, not the original two. So this, okay, just to give you guys some context, because there's a lot of people that apparently don't know this exists. So it's on YouTube. It stars Jaimon Hansu as T'Challa, because good God, he was supposed to be T'Challa a long time ago. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it stars Jaimon Hansu as T'Challa. This is a 6-episode cartoon focusing on the first arc.
He would have. Oh, I just looked up his picture right now. Yeah, he definitely was T'Challa. Look at him. For those who don't know him, he made an appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
What a waste of
I
an
think
actor.
what one of his best performances would be in Gladiator. And
Yeah.
Blood Diamonds.
Oh yeah,
Never
Blood
back
Diamonds.
down.
Yeah, he's a
But
fantastic.
we are not going to
he's
talk about the Zack Snyder.
no.
No, but also Never Back Down. He was good there.
Yeah.
And guys,
He's the
eventually,
type of actor that deserves to get more action stuff going on, because the other thing is like he's also a big dude. Like he's also like physically imposing.
I had such a crush on him. Ooh, it was him and Alex.
So I'm very sad that, Hollywood has just decided to do it. And I feel like it's because he's African. Like sometimes I'm just like, is this an African thing? Like if he was Black British, maybe he'd have a better chance. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna just say, like I said, him and Tydex. Eiffel Tower me any day. That's all I'm gonna say. Move on.
I putting the gasm in Nerdgasm. Gotcha.
I know that ship said long ago. I mean, we are talking about how Daladan's schlong was devoured, so it will be a lost cause already. Anyway, you're saying you're introducing the characters like he should have been T'Challa a long time ago.
Yeah. And then also we get Shuri, and this is her creation. Well, I mean, the comic books, it plays out a little bit differently because this is kind of an alternate. It's been treated as an alternate universe, kind of, sort of. So some of it is canon, some of it is not canon anymore. But yes, this is the creation of Shuri. This is the first time she shows up. She is not like anything in the MCU. Not a resemblance because Shuri in the comic books is likes to box. She's fanatic for the boxing.
Yeah, even
So
here in this movie, she was like, "I want to fight. I want to be the Black Panther. Damn it!
yeah,
How dare
so
you steal my moves?"
yeah. So if T'Challa was there challenge day and nobody was challenging him and it was Shuri, she might have been like, maybe I can take him. So yeah, this and we also get Claw. Claw in this continuity, I mean, it's been changed. It's kind of been merged. He was originally what's the word? He was originally
Colonizer.
an evil meteorologist, basically, who wanted to find who was tracking vibranium specifically because he was tracking like the trajectory, and then he happens upon Wakanda, and then that's when he hires a bunch of mercenaries to try and kill everybody. They don't make it past the gates, but they do manage to. He does manage to kill T'Challa's dad, and T'Challa, in revenge, blows off Claw's hand, and that's where he gets the sonic cannon from, or whatever. In this
I'm
continuity,
resisting.
our
I'm resisting. I'm resisting. I'm
oh,
resisting.
in this
Resisting. But pause on the blow part. Thank you. Okay.
I said blow off his hand. Like there's no other way to interpret that.
Fisting exists, my
Tebello, you
brother.
need to detox your mind, bro.
From what?
From whatever it is in there. I don't know what's going on in there.
If you were what, you wouldn't spend half a second inside this brain. You would almost start
Clearly.
raving mad.
Clearly.
Oh god.
Quicksand up in there. Quicksand.
Anyway, in this continuity, in this BET cartoon, and in the comic book of Volume 4, Claw is not a meteorologist or whatever the case is. He's a mercenary. He was hired to kill T'Chaka after T'Chaka doesn't sign like a particular deal. We'll get into it when we talk about it, but basically, elements of the backstory stay the same, but there is some major changes. But anyway, getting into it. So we're going to be talking about the first 3 episodes of this thing, and depending on how it goes next week, we'll probably talk about the last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
This is one of the best things to ever come out in terms of the Black Panther franchise, and I am so sad that it only got to 6, and I'm also very sad that it's not on Disney Plus, because this needs to be seen. Like, I don't think
100%.
it's seen enough.
Yeah, do you know there are so many
100%.
decent shows that are not on Disney Plus that should be there? Like we mentioned the Spider-Man, which of the Spider-Man series isn't there? Some of the Spider-Man movies, like what the hell?
Okay, so
And
anyway, let's get into episode 1. You guys ready?
I just wanted to shout out a few things.
Oh, go ahead.
A quick thing about the casting. Stan Lee features there as General Wallace.
Yes.
Kerry Washington is Princess Shuri.
Yes.
Alfred Woodard is a whole lot of characters.
I believe she
T'Challa's
played.
mom.
She's
T'Challa's
Ramonda
mom
and she's Storm. I think.
and the Dora
No, not
Milaje.
Storm.
No,
Jill
not
Scott-
Storm.
Jill Scott is Storm. She's T'Challa's mom and
Dora Milaje.
no, the lady from Washington, I think. I forgot her name.
Oh yes,
Dondi Reese.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
Yeah.
and the Dora Milaje.
yes.
And then we've got Carl Lampley as Uncle Sian,
Yeah, Sion.
Isaiah. Jill Scott is Storm, and then Stephen Stanton is Ulysses Claw.
Yes.
Then of course Jonathan Adams is also T'Chaka, but then the other casters you'll have to look it up. Watch the content. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like, I don't know for sure, but it sounds like Captain America was voiced by Adrian Pasdar. He also voices Iron Man and Avengers, not Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but Avengers 2012.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
2022.
It was such a
I
good
could be
show.
wrong, but it sounds like him though.
Oh, it was such a good show. We should have just had so many more episodes of it. I used to like watching how the Hulk used to have the same beef with Thor, Like trying to
no. It's not Earth's Mightiest Heroes. He's talking about that Ultimates movie.
I
think.
know. I'm being
Yeah.
so
Can't you hear the sarcasm in his tone?
like is it the same one where the Hulk somehow manages to lift Thor's axe?
It's the
I
one
was
with Falcon being a new recruit.
Nah, it's the one where T'Challa has the worst costume he's ever had. I do not like that costume. Good God.
Look, I never knew much about the Black Panther up until I watched Earth's Mightiest Hero. And from that moment, I had the biggest love for T'Challa. They did enough. They respected the original story enough for me to go into detail about the Black Panther. Now, and then from that to, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to this.
Yes.
So, episode 1 opens up with we in the 5th century, right? And all of that stuff. And people are trying to do, I mean, so tribal wars is not a new thing. Yes, tribal wars did happen. All right. And people always like to go, oh, but I thought Africa was also peaceful. No. You see, the difference is that we kept it in house. We didn't export. Luna, with your
But
thing,
Africa was so peaceful. I was about to say somebody should have told Shaka that. Really, somebody should really have told Shaka that.
To Shaka's credit, okay, first off and foremost, we don't know all the story because there's parts missing and all of that stuff.
Yes.
And to his credit, it's not like when he rolled up in somebody's house, he decided that everybody was a slave now and that you will serve me forever. Like that's not what happened. He was kind of just like, okay, now we all one tribe. Do whatever you want, but we're all one tribe type of thing.
Yeah. So
yeah.
We didn't.
Again, it's not like people always try to make equivalencies. No, he's not Napoleon where he went to somebody's house and started kicking noses down because he had an attitude.
Now that you mentioned Napoleon, fun fact, guess who wiped out the Napoleonic bloodline?
Shaka?
The Zulu, Anglo-Zulu wars.
Oh. Hey. There you go.
Fun fact, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
No?
Anyway,
Yeah, I also didn't know that.
My point is, yes, tribal wars happen, but don't think that you can equate one to the other. It's not. This is not Full Metal Alchemist with equivalent exchange. But anyway.
Who is it?
So yeah. So a bunch of tribes are moving in. They're trying to take over space or whatever the case is, and they've been hearing about Wakanda. Everybody's heard about it at this point. Now, Wakanda starts using traps as early as the 5th century, and it's stuff like bear traps and like sensory pressure things and all sorts of stuff. This is to show, because in the comic books, apparently they've stated that Wakanda as a civilization is supposed to be 800 years ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, and also very isolationist.
Yeah. But yeah, technology-wise, they're supposed to be 800 years ahead of the rest of the planet. But anyway, yeah, so, and then we get this really cool, basically like 300-esque scene where the sky is just littered with spears.
Yep.
And, and like for me...
who made 300? He needs to pay these guys that money because copy and paste bar.
Oh yeah, no, Zack Snyder owes Reginald Hudlin money. But anyway, so yeah, the sky is littered with spears. They don't fight in the shade. All they do is just get lit up, and they leave one guy alive to be like, go tell everybody what happened so they can stay off our lawn.
And also,
this is my property.
I think one thing that's very clear from the beginning is this thing is not really for kids. Like, this is adult animation.
Yeah.
Because
this is adult
it's quite violent. Like, it's quite bloody, man.
It's not gratuitous, but it is like, no, kids aren't supposed to be watching this.
Yeah.
Like a teenager could watch this, but not like, it's not rated R, but it's not like, like a 10-year-old can come in here and just see this and be like, ah, this is cool, and then blah 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 blah. Like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, anyone of any age can watch that stuff. This one, not so much.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, this one is like it would definitely play in the evening if it was still on appointment viewing type schedule,
Which brings me to my
like
next question.
Adult Swim or something.
Which brings me to my next question, Mr. BuckMeister. How old were you when you first watched this?
Oh, me. Think I
Mhm.
was 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 14 when I saw this.
Sometimes I wonder, like, the things we watched as kids.
Oh no, I've got plenty of stuff I should not have been watching as a child.
Oh God, it's like no.
We're all guilty, Baba.
No. I'm not talking about things like Oz, because there we all knew what we're getting ourselves into. The other shows, like, no, like the animes we were watching.
Yeah, no. Anime wise, I was done. I think I found Berserk when I was 12, and I
Oh,
traumatized myself. Because I just thought, oh, it's a cool guy with a sword, and then I was 10 chapters in.
My innocence is gone, mother. I shall never see the world the same again.
No, it was the first time I had to put a manga down, and I could not continue. I never ran into that in my life.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that being said, there was a picture that said like if Berserk and Griffith actually managed to talk to each other, things would be a lot. That book would have been a lot shorter.
There's no talking. Decapitation.
No, before Griffith went crazy, he should have just confessed his love.
And hey, Griffith.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say anything. That's not even I can ship that. Look, that's on site. How dare you die without finishing the story? I want to see Griffith's head chopped off and impaled.
Okay, we can't do that.
Okay.
It's up to the guy who's running the show now. Let's hope he does that.
Cut off his head. Cut off Griffith's head and impale it, and then let it be a trophy on Berserk's shoulder for the rest of his life, as it being rocked down his shoulder.
Want a Mortal Kombat. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving back to this. So yeah, then after that, yeah, tell your tribe. Tell everyone. And then the guy runs off.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
the thing. The survivor.
Yeah, and then we get into the intro. I love the intro, but I don't know if they're speaking an African language. Like this is the
Yeah.
thing that like
It
just
was in the-
just Americans in general, like love you guys, ne? And I do love when you guys shout outs to Africa and everything, but just get a consultant, like somebody who speaks a language, any language, just anyone.
Yeah.
If there's one thing you tried your best in the Black Panther movies. Okay, at least you tried. Because
Yeah.
before then, it was yeah.
Because I mean, when I try and hone in and focus, and I'm hearing Kakilewa Kandan Kakilele, and I'm like, I
What
know
we-
that sounds African, but I
Is
don't
it supposed to?
know.
What's the
But
name
it's
of?
not.
I'm trying
I
to look
don't
at
know where that comes from.
I'm trying to look for the name of the song. Music composer Stephen James Taylor. Oh, this is already. This is-
Like you guys couldn't ask Jaimon. You couldn't ask Jaimon Hansunyana to spit some bars in his home language, something.
Okay, yeah, he's earned 4 Emmy nominations, 2 Annie nominations, and whatever. Okay, let's see the name of this goddamn song. They should have just listened to Dragon Ball Z. Look at that. You see, Rock the Dragon has absolutely nothing to do with Japan, but
But
it's
really,
still.
it's really good though. The theme song is, even though we have no idea what they're saying, it's
Yeah.
nice.
No, it's a good theme song. I'm just saying that it's that thing of there's a mandate to sound African, but it's just like, you can just get somebody. I'm pretty sure.
And
But
funny
anyway.
enough, Jimon Asu doesn't sound fake at all. Like he actually sounds better than he sounds in any other movie that is portraying an African. It's weird.
I can't find it. I can't
No,
find the name of
I
that.
mean he was great in Blood Diamond and also in thing. He wasn't like the thing is here he cleans up his accent because I think what
Yeah.
they do in movies is they tell him to bump it up.
Yeah.
But here he kind of cleans it up because of the character he's playing.
It's as if he sounds normal here. It's like maybe that's how he normally sounds or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Anywho, yeah. So after that, then we cut to the U.S., the White House, and
Yeah.
of course they're discussing the Wakandan problem because apparently that's just Americans, you guys know better, but apparently the policy is that if there's a country that's badass and has got resources, we need to
And
be
hasn't
there.
been colonized.
It needs to be liberated into democracy.
It's such an oxymoron. I'm going to fight for freedom and peace. How you fight for?
No. We would. There's that picture that always gets me where they show Daenerys Targaryen. And the caption's like, "I will teach these people of our peaceful ways by force." And you just see Drogon like,
No, perfect encapsulation. It's like I will fight for peace. I'm like, how are you fighting for? Like, you're never gonna be peaceful if you're fighting. Like, I don't know anybody who's fighting peacefully. Even Goku, he has to flash angry expressions in Yana. So anyway, that's a weird. Anyway, but yeah,
it's the same way like the Jedi were peacekeepers, but they had lightsabers for reasons, really. They were peaceful, but they were not harmless. Don't get it twisted.
And I think
Anywho.
that's where Stan Lee's character is like, yo, okay, it's fine. Let me get a team of Black Ops guys.
You give me
And
a
then Everett is like,
you give me a
Chief.
Black Ops squad. Oh, and Everett K. Ross. Fun fact: he is from Volume 3 of the Black Panther comic books. And in those comic books, it's kind of sad they haven't continued that relationship because it's a very interesting one for T'Challa as a character. Because basically, the guy is a liaison
Yeah.
who shows up and is trying to, he underestimates T'Challa and the Black Panther and everything, and he finds out the hard way that he shouldn't. And then basically,
Okay.
yeah, things happen. It kind of goes sideways for him. He meets the devil, and yeah, and then at one point he becomes the regent of Wakanda in T'Challa's stead because T'Challa nominates him just to watch over things, which is very interesting. They become good friends, and then then he kind of disappears, and now we see him here as a liaison, telling people of the Wakandan practices or whatever.
Wait, so he overrides Wakabi in the comics?
No, Wakabi. I think Wakabi is something has happened to Wakabi. I think.
Hold on. Sorry, it's so trap. Ty Diggs does feature in this show.
Oh,
Yeah, he's one of the historical Black Panthers, the second one. So I think he's the one who kills the white people.
Oh,
wait,
but he
is he
barely-
that? No, is he that guy? Attack.
He barely said anything there.
Wait,
But okay.
is he that guy?
Yeah.
Attack, and not one of you will be left standing.
Yes.
Hey, Diggs! Wow, I didn't know he could do that.
I'm
That was
just
a
gonna contain
Same.
myself.
that was a good accent.
You know what I think might have happened here? Because I don't think this series was supposed to just have 6 episodes.
No, it wasn't.
Because I
From
think
what
it was just like a proof of concept, and then you get like the right voice actors. And if it was greenlit for like season 2 or whatever, then yeah. But then I don't know. Maybe something happened. Maybe it was rejected.
Because I bet you now this from what I'm seeing here.
They kill too many white people.
Yeah, because I was also looking at the other stuff because I saw that lady from the Fixer was there. I was like, really?
In Washington.
Kara Washington, yeah, she's Princess Shuri. So
I mean, look, she does a good performance,
Yeah.
but her accent is very Jamaican.
she has Jamaican roots.
Like the acting is good, but it's just like, yo, this is a very Jamaican accent in the east of
Yeah.
Africa.
Well,
But that's nothing. That's nothing. We'll get to. We'll get to where there's a minor. But that guy, I don't know what accent he was saying there. It was clearly like Caribbean or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the house down with this.
That's
thing.
for next
Anyway,
week, though.
okay,
that's for
now
next
let's
week. Anyway,
continue.
so yeah. Anyway, they're
Episode
talking
1.
about how they're talking about how they're talking about the history of Wakanda, all of that stuff, and then this is when we get the flashback and we get to see Captain America, and Yeah, for all you Captain America fans, that man got shown flames.
Who is actually surprised? I'm sorry. Everybody knows what Captain America is.
Zulu
And did you
came
see
there.
what they tried to do there? They tried to make it seem like Cap was young and inexperienced. Like, nah, fam, you don't have to be. You don't have to try.
Generational. And you know what's the worst part? It's not the same Cap. You could bring Captain America and you find a different Black Panther and the fight will still be the same because that was
It'll be the
not
same
T'Challa.
outcome, chief. Same outcome. It doesn't matter which Black Panther you're facing. Same outcome.
I've been
Yo!
following your fledgling career, Steve Rogers. In time, you will represent your nation, what the Black Panther represents to Wakanda. But today, I must teach you a lesson.
But I like the part where it says also you guys just shoot everybody that you meet or something like
Oh
that.
no, maybe you lop off the head of every newcomer that hits town. If we did that, you would not have
You wouldn't
yours.
be alive. Or something like that. I was like, damn.
Well, the way it's the continuous underestimation of just how civilized the Wakandans actually are, because everybody goes there expecting a bunch of services, and then they find people who are not only wise and advanced, they are
And they're
also
warning them. They keep
they
warning
are.
them. It's not like they just kill them blindly. They keep telling them via.
my favorite line was this was when it's like, these are dangerous times. You need to pick a side. We have our
Our
own.
own.
We take our
Ours.
borders very seriously,
Seriously.
and you have crossed
Yeah.
ours. Mistake. Yo.
Now,
And
now,
then-
now, now, hold on a minute. Up to throw him into the dish, bruh.
No.
You, and then just lays the smack down. Oh my god.
No,
Cap
but
got a
shout out to
Cap
the
got a
writers.
good one
man.
in.
You know what?
That's
I
good
think
writing right there.
also one of my biggest heartbreaks is that this was in BET, and for this, I think this story, Black Panther embodied what BET was supposed to embody even from back then.
Yes, it was necessary for that channel. This thing.
It was such a good story. I don't know why they cut it short. Maybe Disney decided to turn evil. I don't know. No. Back then, Disney didn't own Marvel.
No, it didn't own Marvel, but I'm telling you, bro, they
No,
killed
wait.
it.
Which year?
No,
which year was this?
no, what I'm 2000, because the run drops in 2004. This may be 2007.
Let me check.
Because I know Disney bought Marvel in 2008, I think. So December 2008.
Oh, January 2010.
It came out in 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney had already bought Marvel.
Makes sense. Oh, so I think maybe they saw Azuri
Blood.
wax Captain America, and somebody was like, "We gotta axe this."
No, I think it was the blood, maybe.
That
No,
was-
different language.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, the Wakandans are called kafirs. Like, there's a lot that happens here.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Yeah, Black Panther.
No,
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot, but I don't think it would have been like. Also, like they could have punted it to like Adult Swim, and it was a Marvel Knights initiative anyway. And Marvel Knights was
Right.
also known as like this is the gritty, hardcore side of Marvel. So I don't think that's the reason why it got cancelled. But anywho,
Fair enough.
moving
Fair
on.
enough. I mean, Daredevil alone is basically this. So
Yeah. So I'm saying, I guess moving on. Yeah. So Azuri waxes Captain America. It was a definitive loss. I'm sorry. Even Thingy says it himself. Even Everett K. Ross says it himself. And then we get into Challenge Day. So in this version of Challenge, there's a couple versions of Challenge Day. So in the older comic books, it was you versus five of the greatest soldiers one-on-one or whatever, and you're not supposed to have any enhancements or whatever the case is. So that's originally how to.
do you take breaks though? Cause
No,
like, I don't
you fight all
understand.
5 at the same
That
time,
is-
and
that
you
is
win or you
insane.
lose.
That is insane.
What?
And
T'Challa
this happens
landed.
every year.
No, yeah, usually like T'Challa landed, and then they were just like, before you can ascend to the right of your father, you must fight 5 of his greatest warriors. There's a guy called Zuri, not Azuri, but Zuri. If you're confused by Zuri, just Forrest Whitaker's character,
Wow.
which they butchered that because he is not like that at all. He was not a spy, or he was the furthest thing from a spy in the comic books.
The heart-shaped action strip.
Yeah, he's that. Well, again,
Yeah, the
stripped
movie.
away. That like the yeah, he's not the stripped away guy.
Which guy? Which
It's
one
not.
thing?
It's not a. It's not a
Look,
Rafiki type of.
look. As much
No, far from it.
as much as I like that movie, the fact that you have to explain that to everyone, it's like everybody there, present there, already knows what this thing does. Why are you busy being in exposition?
So what kind
No,
of character was he?
my bigger criticism is the accent. I was like, which African were you, Chief? I don't know who says
Look,
stripped away.
look. At that point, I had given up on the accents. When you, like the accents that caught me off guard, it was okay. All I just wanted to know, like, who are you talking to? Because everybody there is
They
100.
know.
They know.
It's the
It's
ceremony,
nothing new.
Chief.
Yeah.
We know.
I'm saying it's like when you go to a wedding and they're saying we are gathered here today to see the beloveds. It's like, yeah, we know, but I guess the pastor has to say something.
Yeah, no, like y'all flew me all the way from wherever.
So that I can.
So let me make it worthwhile, because this nigga spent like 20,000 for a 5-star hotel and all of that. Let me say so.
I understand even if they said like no, they made it part of the ritual to explain like invoking the spirit of Vas while taking this thing to take away the power so that you may find if this warrior is virtuous. We'd understand what's the thing that one part of a ritual. Everyone would understand. Okay, why am I giving writing lessons to Disney? Pay me.
Anyway.
No, or if Everett Ross was there and he was like, "What's going on?" Then something like that happened. It would have made sense.
As if that let him go to a coronation of anyone.
No.
That's gonna eat his kneecaps.
No. The only reason he got in was because he took a bullet for Nakia. That's the only reason he got in. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, we get into Challenge Day. So yeah, this is the second version of Challenge Day, where basically whoever is the Black Panther at the time, has to fight at least about 10 warriors in a row, to basically establish that they're physically and mentally capable of running the country. I think this is another thing people need to understand about Challenge Day, because there's been weird criticisms around it where it's like, why would an advanced society use something like Challenge Day to determine who their leader is? And well, like, for one, we've seen elections get rigged anyway, so
You said the E word. No E word being said. Naughty. Bad. Bad BuckMeister. Bad.
But I think also
I'm allowed one. But let me finish my point. Anyway, and I'm saying the thing is that Challenge Day is grueling. Like, it's not just a cakewalk in the park. It's like you're fighting 10 to 12 to 15 like warriors in one day. You must really want the throne to win Challenge Day.
yeah.
At the same time, look, there are so many other quote unquote advanced civilizations that use some sort of combat based ascension ritual. Keep in mind, for all our StarCraft players, the Tal'Darim are literally called the path of ascension. That path of ascension is called what? Rakshir, which is basically the second in command can reserve the right to challenge the leader to open combat, because in their mindset they need to make sure that the most powerful warrior is the guy who leads the Tal'Darim, and that's the only way they can assert that this guy is still the most powerful person.
Right.
So I always saw it as like Black Panther is wanting the most capable person, the strongest person to be the guy's rule, because for one side we've got an advanced intellectual society, but on the other half we've got a very powerful, very ruthless, very strong warrior caste.
Yeah, so I'm saying like the thing is like the thing behind Challenge Day 1, it's open to everybody because the belief is that any Wakandan is capable of running Wakanda because that's how advanced the society is supposed to be.
Right.
And yeah, which I mean, okay, one, you're not beating T'Challa, and two, Wakanda Forever, you shot that into the ground.
If only they did that. If only they did that. If only a
Because
certain come.
everybody's looking at Wakanda like,
Imagine, imagine if we just sorted our politics just like that. Like, you not only do you have to be good in debating public policy, but you also need to lay hands.
yeah, you need to be all of that, Chief.
Bring it, bitch!
I mean, people also throw fists in parliament, so
I'm just picturing a showdown between Kamala and Trump.
Wow.
let's not finish that thought. I think she could take him physically, but let's not finish that thought.
Whoa.
Okay, no. It's still just so.
And then when she wins, she's like, "We did it, Joe. We did it."
Yeah, man. Trump would have killed Joe Biden. I'm sorry. Okay, enough.
Kai.
I need a Kai, anyone.
Okay, Kai.
Kai.
Okay, so back to this. Yeah, so now at this time, Sion is king of Wakanda. The reason why he's taken over is because when T'Chaka died, T'Challa was too young. So Sion is king. So as we see, he mops the floor with. There's a guy called Kashan who is T'Challa's cousin. Nobody really knows him. He's not even like the third member of Destiny's Child. Like he would be like the fifth member.
Oh,
Of
who remembers that there were times there were four? Do you know there were 4 members of Destiny's Child?
yeah, whoever was number 4, that's who Kashan is.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so he jumps in, tries to fight, gets waxed by his father. And then the next guy jumps in. It's a big minor dude. He also gets waxed. And then Shuri shows up because she's getting ready to jump into the ring by herself. She's been ordered by her mom not to go. But of course, Shuri being Shuri, she doesn't listen. Like, that's a character that, wisdom sometimes escapes her.
Yeah, wisdom has always been pursuing you, but for some reason you've always been faster.
Yeah, that's sometimes Shuri. It's like she's not dumb. She's not dumb at all. But sometimes she's a look before you leap type of person. So I mean, leap before you look. Wrong score. Anyway, so yeah, she goes to there. She goes to the ring. We got the commentators, the WWE, the Wakandan Jim Ross. I was waiting for him to be like, it's a slobber knocker. But
today is a slobber knocker of a match. We've got the former king's son making an appearance today. People are wondering whether he's got the physical capabilities or the mental fortitude to survive after witnessing his father die. And then we've got Shuri. Is that a girl's name?
Princess. What are you doing
What
here?
are you doing
What
here?
are you doing here?
And then
Who's ready for the first female Black Panther? Give it up to the crowd.
and then what's this? Then the universe is like, yeah, it's not your time. And the big dude gets knocked right onto Shuri. She's trying to get up, and lo and behold, a masked man enters the ring. Now, this is important. There's a reason why this man is masked.
Yes.
So we get a huge fight, lots of fisticuffs, lots of backflips, lots of jumping. It's a really good fight. I really liked how it was drawn in the comic books, and I like how it was animated here as well. Some of these moves are impractical as hell. Don't try to use these in an actual fight. Like, there's no chance.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Listen to me. No, don't listen to BuckMeister. Look at me, kids. You've been listening to people say don't try these moves at home for years and years and years, and you never listen to them. So I'm going to try and use my reverse psychology. So go ahead. Do it. Go watch Dragon Ball Z. Go watch the Dragon Rushes and go try and see your super combos that you're going to use that you think they're going to work as a game. I want you to try it. I want to see what's going to happen because you don't seem to listen when someone says don't do it. So do it. Come on. Maybe you could teach us something we don't know. Who knows? You know?
Yeah,
Imagine-
start posing like this in front of your bullies.
yeah, go on. I've got the power of God and enemy on my side. There you go. Do it.
Start Naruto running.
Yeah.
Summoning jutsu. Ah, snap.
But you also not just like imagine that the school principal saw you bit your head so that there's blood coming out. And then you smeared it and then you like in front of your school bullies like the bullies like I was freaked the fuck out. I thought I was just I thought I was just gonna put his head in the toilet, but when I saw him do that, I just decided I need to knock this thing out. It's gonna summon the devil. So that's why I had an impulse like, oh my god, look, this guy just bit. Imagine biting yourself until blood comes out.
Oh, imagine somebody is like, fifth gate of joy, whooping.
So you watched this thing called Attack on Titan, and you thought if you beat yourself hard enough, you'll turn into a gigantic man-eating killer. Yep. Okay. So you understand where you went wrong, right?
Look, as an anime kid who used to Naruto run in high school, there's a time and a place. I Naruto run when it was safe. I didn't try any Naruto stuff when I was in altercations because we don't have jutsu. But
You don't
anyway,
have jutsu, you don't have chakra, you do not have ki that you can use for your Dragon Ball Z level moves. No matter how hard you try and make that 17 hit combo, you don't have Wolverine's claws to do your berserker barrages. You don't have all these things, but you don't seem to listen to us, the people who create this stuff, when you say don't try this at home. So go ahead, do it. I want you to do it. I want to see you try. Yeah.
Anyway,
This was endorsed by tebellokhala and not his company.
Anyway, so Challenge
Okay.
Day goes down, gets the knockout on the Black Panther. Everybody is shocked. And then, what's this? We have a new Black Panther. Mystery Man, remove your mask. And dun, 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 T'Challa, the son of T'Chaka. Yes, and then everybody's
amazing that
cheering.
he only comes in like maybe in the 11th minute or something,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Because what I like about this particular rendition as the BT, we get to see the culture of Wakanda, the kingdom of Wakanda, and then finally we go to focus on the character. There's a lot of world building that was done.
It's almost like you can world build and then focus on the main character.
Okay, well, somebody said it. I'm so proud of you. Casting aside eye on the last Airbender Netflix adaptation, but no comment.
I'm passing it on Wakanda forever. I learned more about Wakanda in this thing in 11 minutes than I did in that 2-hour movie. 3 hour.
Well, guys, we gotta be careful. One of these days, you're gonna just see the lights go off and then choo 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 choo, and then the lights come on. You just see these Gracie Jones looking chicks standing behind BuckMeister. Small boy, come here right now. Knowing BuckMeister, you'd be so enamored to do it immediately, become a sex slave.
No, I'll actually ask them. Okay, so guys, can you please explain Wakanda Forever to me, please? I'm in need of assistance.
The Dora Milaje do not owe any explanation about whatever the Dora Milaje do.
Oh, okay, seriously. So you just let the king die, MJ. That's all.
And from that moment, this is the end of BuckMeister. Like the memorial service.
No, I feel like Bast would be on my side. I feel like she'd be like, yeah, no, actually, Wakandans. Wait along.
Oh God!
I went to the zoo city for 2 minutes. I turn around, Kante, my avatar's dead, and nobody has an explanation.
What is this madness? Hey, I will never forget that clip when there was a disgusting orgy and
whoa.
Okay.
T'Challa ended up kissing Emma first.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Boss was like, "What the hell?"
And Storm was there, right?
Yeah.
No, that's when they were married. And yeah,
Storm. Is that canon?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
that's
it's
canon.
a yeah, it's a canon thing. It's a nightmare sequence.
Yeah, it's a nightmare sequence, but still.
And
The,
basically, Boss came in to be like, what are you white people doing
you
to
like,
my
look,
champion?
T'Challa, listen to me. If she can't use your home, don't bring her home. What? It doesn't mean that. What are you doing? What is this? You're not diluting the gene pool. Yeah, it is. Okay. Kai.
Anyway, so yeah, T'Challa reveals himself, and now he's crowned as king. And the White House has decided we need to get in there and we need to do what we need to do, to help Wakanda. Anyway,
Yeah, liberate
What sort of
Wakanda.
defeats the purpose of the conversation they had earlier? Because Everett was adamant that there's no way they can actually go in there and win because of past attempts. But all of a sudden, they're still saying they're going there. They're like, yeah, man.
the hard head make for a soft ass. But anyway,
That is a dead line if I've ever had before. That's what you tell your belligerent 10-year-old child. Like this is exactly what Naruto should have been telling Boruto, like a hard head. Like, I don't care about your lame ass friends. My lame ass friends. Do you want me to beat your ass in front of your friends and embarrass you?
All of a sudden he starts weaving signs. Boruto's like, dog, I've never seen that one before.
Like the ass whipping I'll give you, not even Karama will stop.
I'll be back. I'll be back just now, gents.
Okay, cool.
No problem. Okay, so Black Panther episode 2.
Yeah.
This is when we start learning, like, this is the origins of T'Challa. This is the origins of T'Challa episode. So we open up and
I just want, before we continue a little bit, right? I just wanted to add. Here we get to see, because we've given such a nice background to Wakanda itself. Here we get to see the slight differences T'Challa has from the Wakanda proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about this episode. It's just like now we got a world view about the Wakanda society and how awesome it is. Now let's focus on this character we did in the last few minutes about this guy's not the new king. The next episode is about how this character and how he stands out even in this society we've built a world in.
Yes.
Shout out once again. It shows when people give a damn about the actual story they're writing. Hey, the Dora will come after me, and I can't even use my seductions to get away with it. How gonna seduce them? Like they know from a mile away. What is this man doing?
Anywho, so we get a recap. Also, just a quick shout out. They've been training Deathlocks. Deathlocks is there's a character who is actually called Deathlock, but basically just think military zombies. Anywho,
yes.
So we open up and we get introduced to Batroc the Leaper, who got hired on an assignment, and he's being recruited by Claw. Claw is looking to get a crew together to take out Wakanda.
What a name.
Oh, Batroc the Leaper.
Because for a moment that sounded like Backshot the Leaper, I was like, oh, okay. But I am too innocent for this nonsense.
Wow. Anyway, Batroc the Leaper finds Claw and points the gun. Claw uses his weird claw hand because apparently they took his hand off and made him a super weapon. So Claw uses claw hand, blocks the gun, and Batroc immediately is like, okay, what's the job? You got me, I'm hired. Don't kill me. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's how you hire mercenaries in the world nowadays, kids. You don't have signed contracts and stuff like that. You must threaten them with the possibility of ending their lives, showing that you never actually needed a mercenary in the first place. But then again, there you go. So you threaten them. Once they finally get that you're serious business, then you offer them money. Okay.
All right. Quick YouTube tutorial. Anyway, moving on. So we get a training sequence between T'Challa and Shuri. So interestingly enough, they do this thing that they do in I forgot what it was called, but basically it's a practice in capoeira. But capoeira's origins are Angolan, and it's called Angolo originally. So I'm guessing this is what they're referencing. They're referencing Angolo. So which is the original name for capoeira, because capoeira is Portuguese. Anywho,
And I wonder how it got there.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Let's not use the C word as well. So we've banished the E word, we've banished the C word. The C word sounds so vulgar because there's so many C words that are actual C words.
okay, let's not.
You mean colonoscopy?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, colonoscopy.
Where they went deep in the butts. Okay, but anyway.
This is the second time we've done this joke. You know that?
Oh, I forgot.
Yes. Anyway, the fact that I still remember the original joke and you said the same line. You don't
No, I think
remember
it was Zuko. It wasn't me. It was Zuko.
No, I'm saying it. BuckMeister said the exact same line when he's talking about colonoscopy. Like, going to people's house.
I mean, but they did. But anywho.
Moving on.
Yeah, so we have a quick training sequence. This is just to establish that T'Challa's the better hand-to-hand combatant, so that even if Shuri did get into the ring, she was probably going to get waxed. But it also shows that she is competent. It shows that she is competent. It's not that... And what they do here is they also establish something that was kind of important. Shuri's always kind of been jealous of T'Challa.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Wakanda is a society of merit.
Yeah.
So it's never been that because she's the little sister, she can't surpass him. It's just simply been because he's just better at this than she is.
Yeah, and also it's not because she's a woman that she's not given the opportunity to represent herself.
No.
Yeah, no,
it's simply a gap in skills.
Yeah. And I wanted to highlight that fact flat out because many people years later, when there's a certain movie that came out, and we're busy arguing the merits and lack of Shuri compared to T'Challa, the first argument they come up with is that we're being sexist. And that's not the case. We just saw the story. We just know the original content. So, yeah. Anyway, moving along before we start making more controversial things. At this rate, it's not the Dora Milaje that's going to come after us. It's going to be all of Asgard and all of all of Disney's going to open. You just see
I'm going to turn into Triple H and Shawn Michaels from the WWE. Yeah, and then when they come,
does not have jurisdiction here.
And I'll be telling the Dora Milaje for everybody back home in the fake Wakanda and MCU. I have 2 words for you.
Anyway, in the arms. That will be the next scene. Just to memorize something. In the arms of the angels.
No, when I get to the ancestral plane, I'm just gonna be like, "But Bast, you saw what was happening," and then she's gonna inhabit me and take me back. Round 2.
Anyway, no comment. Shall we move on? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So and then also we get to see that T'Challa, he knows how to diffuse these situations because he's very straightforward. He's just like, "Can I trust you?" And Shuri's just like, "It's obvious you can trust me." Because the other thing that's great about their relationship is that it's not like other monarchs stories would be like, of course Shuri's going to plot and scheme and all of these things.
We've seen so much of Hamlet, guys. It's wholesome seeing a family.
Game of Thrones.
It's Hamlet, it's Game of Thrones. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna controversial, yes, but it's still true nonetheless. Game of Thrones is just Hamlet. It's just Hamlet with a lot more sex, because if you pay attention to the story,
not necessarily Hamlet. There's a lot of real history in there.
True, but the plot is basically Hamlet. Because if you pay attention to what happens in Hamlet, the king's brother kills the king and marries his wife.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So at the first time I was like, "Oh, this is so disgusting." When I was looking at Game of Thrones, then I realized, "Oh, damn, it's Hamlet." Damn, it's Hamlet. So
anywho,
that makes sense.
Shuri is jealous, but she also loves her brother, and she also understands the position and everything. It is important. She does respect it. Like, she's not going to sully the position of Black Panther with treachery. She's not into that at all.
Basically, she's not a Loki.
Yeah, no.
Because another character of the gender sibling would be Loki and Thor. But in the movies, in the comics, Loki's beef is like I don't know who mentioned it. Loki's beef kind of makes sense if you pay attention in the comics.
No, they adapted it in Thor 1. You get to see that it's like, yeah, Odin kind of screwed him.
Yeah, it's also the same time where even in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I want to keep quoting this until the day this channel gets cancelled. But Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you even see that Thor does in fact agree with Loki. It's like, Loki was not wrong. You guys are the problem. So he saved Asgard, and then he decided, I'm going to Midgard because I ain't got time for all this BS. So that's the big difference between Thor and, well, I don't know, Ragnarok. No,
Yeah.
the
But
movies that
anyway,
are not made.
let's move on.
Stop crying.
So, yeah, and then we go to a prison. Claw is trying to recruit another person for his mission. Apparently, this person is called the Cannibal for reasons that will become very apparent in some quite disturbing ways. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
I also wanted to highlight this thing.
Yeah, we'll get there because I didn't get the point of that scene that we're gonna get to. Like for me, I didn't get it, but yeah.
I wanted to highlight a very important thing about these characters and the threats they face. Is that another good writing technique is that there's a nice build-up of the threats that are coming for the people of Wakanda or whatever. For T'Challa in particular. And what I like about this is that no matter how confident we feel like in this Wakanda thing, like this guy, we do see that Claw is up to something. Whether he can win or not, we're not sure yet because we do see just how powerful Wakanda is. But we also see that this man might be playing to the weaknesses that are apparent in Wakanda. Like, sometimes when a society is so overconfident in its abilities, it doesn't pay attention to the one gaping hole in the wall. It's one of those situations you're thinking, is it this case? Would it be? It's a nice build-up because it doesn't give you a clear.
And also, like, he's not a cartoony kind of character. He's like, especially in this continuity, it's kind of like because he's so calm, cool, and collected, and he's like, and he like holds a grudge and whatever, but it's like he's being meticulous about the planning. You feel like he's a nice foil to T'Challa.
He's a proper villain, bro. This is how you write the villain.
He feels like a foil to T'Challa because he's just as meticulous and he's also just as detail orientated and all of that stuff.
I was about to say,
it's like Lex Luthor written right, basically.
Yes, looking at you, Zack Snyder.
Oh, okay. The red capes are coming. But anyway,
I was about to say, like, this villain is not like a run-of-the-mill bad guy like Team Rocket. We don't see him. We don't see him goofing off. We see a meticulous, cunning, scary villain. Like you just said, he kind of does give scary vibes because it's like anti-T'Challa. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought of it that way, but that is quite accurate.
Yeah. He's not exactly a dark reflection, but he shares a lot of traits. But anywho,
yes.
So we get into his backstory. Well, the backstory of his family. This is going to be very potent for us because there's direct references to South Africa in this part of the episode.
I was like, oh, the hot K.
Straight.
Yo, he's lucky. He's lucky he got killed by Wakandans.
I'm just glad that they did their research, man. You can tell that these people actually did a lot of research.
Out of nowhere, they've just seen a portal open behind the guys. Like, don't worry, I know I'm trespassing, but I need to clean up. We need to clean up our fellow pig.
A portal will open, and all of a sudden, like taxis will come out with
Like, what are we doing? No, don't worry. Like, Hail King. I don't know what
it'll be like that. It'll be like this end game, but it'll be like South Africans assemble, and you'll just see like you'll see people from Soweto, you'll see people from Eastern Cape.
On your left.
Taxi drivers with leopard print vests.
And instead of holding a shield, Daman is holding a
The
nobkiri.
shambok.
Some box, not killies.
The
I don't know.
shambok.
And even
Tires. You know tires. Bashapa, what do they call that thing? Is it what do they call it? When they put a tire on your neck?
Hey,
Yes.
dog necktie, chief.
And then
Yeah.
I don't know, another portal opens. Angry black South African mothers just appear.
And then you know what they will say instead of Avengers Assemble? It'd be like South Africans are some big.
Mlande! So it's not even the bomb. Mlande!
Somebody make a skit about this. We need to make a skit. We need to make a skit.
And this, folks, is when Desmond Duve comes through again and says, my brother,
Yeah.
my brother, you need insurance.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Imagine he turns around. Have you been beaten savagely by hundreds and hundreds of South Africans?
Were you stupid
Because
to use
they said
the
the
K
K
word?
With the K-word cover. K-word death cover.
Clientele life, K-word death cover.
Yeah,
You cover
K
your
word does
family.
cover.
Yeah.
It's also known as the Penny Sparrow Act.
You. The Jan van Riebeck policy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I mean the people that they've enslaved are warning them of Wakanda, trying to tell them that this is not a good idea. They try to run. These Boer prototypes shoot them down, and then they have to carry that stuff. And then you also get to see that sometimes with these things, it's like, yeah, you also pay very dearly. Because like people are getting their spines broken by the materials that they're carrying, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
What was that?
yeah,
I can.
yeah, it was a cannon on the dude's spine, and they just left him there.
Yes.
And they just looked at him like, yeah, so this is the time you should give us like a speech. Like, my nigga, what are you talking about? Yo.
And of course, he gives the best speech that would rally racists, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I swear on my child's life. I was like, yo, okay.
Yo, you don't give a crap about your kid.
You
Clearly.
know? Clearly, you must hate your children.
And then they reach the gates of Wakanda. They're talking about, yeah, we're gonna take these women, and it's just like, oh, you want to see these guys get it bad. And lo and behold, there's a black cape floating in the wind there. There's a dude posed outside. He's got on a
Pissed.
dope lion cloth.
Pissed off.
Silent as the grave.
Yo, and he
That's
says,
all you have to say. Lebatangfa.
and then after that we get that cold line where he was saying that what's this? Leave now, attack, and only one of you will be left standing. Ugh. And then they say they attack. We see the things blow up. Boom, 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 boom. Last chance to lead with your wounded. And then he's like, he's doing something. There's like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
Juju.
there's a jet machine that's right there.
I found out the hard way.
What you don't understand, you'll call Juju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called advanced technology, my brother.
Yeah.
It's called Juju. And we're not talking about Julius Malem.
EFM, all of a sudden. Anyway, getting back to it.
Although he does need Juju right now because things are not. Oh, but it's like it's the EFF, Economic Freedom Fighter.
Right.
Okay.
Don't make this age like milk, please. Let's continue.
Okay.
So anyway, angry Bora man decides that I'm going to try and shoot again.
Mhm.
The cannon blows up in his face, and then the guy is like, "Hey, so you notice he was the only one firing? Is that thing? Can we leave? Is that still on the table?" And the camera focuses in on the Black Panther of the time, And you're probably just like, yeah, he probably decided, nah, I need to be sure.
No, you're
He turned into African scorpion.
yeah,
No.
yeah. Like I'm going to give you a reverse colonoscopy.
I'll be very thorough with
Yes.
this spear.
Anyway, wow, yeah. Hey,
Oh God. Okay, it's late.
pause.
I'm getting unhinged.
Yeah, we need. Look at me defending my friend's heterosexuality.
Anywho,
I'll
so
always be there. I'll be the biggest wingman. They're like, yeah, he's. I'm the worst wingman ever because the lies will be making up. This guy saved my life. He carried
okay.
my unconscious body across all of Comic Con, all the way to Victoria General Hospital. There was no taxi, and he carried me on his back. He literally ran
Why are
across.
you writing a Lord of the Rings epic?
Yeah, that's me. That's me being your wingman. Like, this man is small power. He is one of the good guys, Lo. Why? On the way, while carrying my unconscious body, he saved a cat from a tree.
Next thing you know, it's like he is of Ministirith.
Yes.
And he
He is the
slayed the
future
Goblin King. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, after that we cut back to the prison because Claw's giving this backstory, and he's like, basically, I want revenge for my family, kind of sorta. So we get into T'Challa's coronation. We're seeing that his first point of business as king. I want the dude who killed my father.
Yeah.
You've killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no noble, like, we must forgive. There's no avatar in here.
not in Wakanda.
Not on Wakanda. Wakanda is blood means blood. Like, you have a debt to pay. You've been alive for 12. You've been alive for 12 years. That is 12 years too many.
Yeah, see Wakanda and die. They mean that.
You know?
This is not a realm of forgiveness. That's why none of Spider-Man's rogues, that's why none of Batman's rogues, they would not last long.
Oh no, no. Ooh, like you mentioned, like you'd kill Joker just out of principle.
No, all Joker has to do is bump somebody funny and laugh at them, and T'Challa will be like, nope. Extrodin, you still there?
Extrodin has collapsed.
I'm still here.
Given that we're talking about pausing and spears.
No.
Like,
I'm here.
Oh,
okay.
Hi.
Hey.
I thought
we can hear you. Okay,
I thought your Christian sensibilities took over, and I was like, no, I need to pray over my guys. We need to we need to do something because these demons are no longer just ADHD.
All right. So anyway, after the coronation stuff, we cut back to New York, and we're seeing this big dude and Claw, and they're going to a house of promiscuous women. I'll be PG. Anyway,
A brothel.
Even better. So
a house of promiscuous women. He's been making it sound like Hillbrow.
Okay, so they go to Hillbrow.
Yeah.
Hillbrowians don't cancel us. But anyway.
I can imagine what I'm doing. How dare you play? And like, Sunnyside, ne? You know, people used to think that prostitutes in Sunnyside. Anyway.
Okay, you've un-PG-fied my statement, but it's fine. So anyway, we go in there, and this energy cannibal dude says he's gonna need about 5 minutes. We cut back to the council room. They're talking about now the guy is trying to get to there's a guy who's trying to get to mundane things of the realm, and this is where you see T'Challa's leniency when it comes to his leadership. Other people don't let it slide, but T'Challa, as long as it's not impeding his goal or it's not putting people in danger or whatever the case is, he's not one to stand on ceremony that deeply.
Yes,
like the guy in the council uses his first name. He doesn't even say king. And one of the other guys, the older gentleman, has to be like, hey, The king will decide to move on when you move on. You don't rush him. Who do you think you are with
Did you
your
just-
glasses?
Did you just refer to him in his first name? I believe
No.
that's treason.
Ah,
Look,
no,
let me
it's
put
like no. That's when you get that old that old black guy when he's like you see you youth of today. Back in my day, T'Chaka would have smacked your mouth sideways.
You are lucky.
I wanted to say, like, if it was okay. I'm not gonna. Not. Oh, yeah. Is it racist? I'm not being racist. I'm just being honest because in Shaka's time, the smallest offense.
No, man. Apparently, he used to kill people if they ran away. If you had like wounds on your back, you used to get killed or something.
Well, it's rumored.
It's rumored. I don't know.
You know,
That's rumored.
Stories shared by the colonizers cannot be.
Yeah, can't trust them. Can't trust. Don't trust.
Oh, I said the C word. Stories shared by the colonoscopy cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that being said, did Shaka breed a powerful, a very strong patriarchal system that enforces might over right? We can say that because hey, the battles there were not short and sweet, ne? But
Anywho, so moving on. So the cannibal, after discussing the mundane realms and moving Kashan because Kashan is useless, so we move him to the UN. The cannibal does his thing, steals the body of the woman, and
that's the cannibal.
yeah.
I
So
thought you
basically,
remember
the
who.
reason why it's a cannibal is because whenever it makes contact with somebody, it like devours their soul or something.
Yes, and then he can take over that body.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So after that, after he can hop bodies whenever he want. After that,
So basically, he's a Captain Ginyu
with
touch.
with touch. It's Captain Ginyu. It's freaky Captain Ginyu. Anyway,
But what was his motive? What was the plan? What was
the
the
idea was a beautiful woman can get access into places.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
remember,
thought. But
no, I'll tell you where it plays a factor. Because remember, what's this? With the whole plan, there's certain needs to sow certain chaoses and other places and all of that stuff. So it's easier to do that as a beautiful woman, and vice versa as a big fat dude.
pretty privileged, basically.
Yes, that's the idea.
And you have got just yourselves to blame, heteros. You don't look at me about this. Because we never cared.
You got pretty privilege as well.
Wow.
Henry Cavill.
That you see that the advantage is that there's only 10% of the world's population.
Yeah.
Then there's also women. You know who gets away with beauty privilege? And I'm gonna go there. It's a bit controversial. I don't care. Chris Brown.
Okay, we're not talking about him. Back to these black people.
Tell me I'm wrong though.
Anyway.
Comment below. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, we get a nice fun cameo.
Yes.
Again, referencing South Africa, so we get to see Nelson Mandela and pop up and be like, "Yo, T'Challa, congratulations on becoming king." First criticism, guys, like this has been great. I'm enjoying this as well, but I always cringe when I hear a Mandela.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I literally felt the shiver go up my spine every time. Every time.
Yeah.
Without fail.
I guess they're trying their best,
I let it go. I let it go when Azuri knocks out Captain America because that was dope. But like I remember at the time when I was watching this, I had commented down below that it's not a mandala, it's actually a mantra. And then this American came in and was like, "No, actually, it's a mandala." And I'm like, "I'm South African. Like, you can check like locale. It's a mantra. A mantra awaitu. A mantra awaitu. And on top of on top of that, I had to be like, my dad was literally a freedom fighter. He actually said the lines as he was charging tanks. I'm pretty sure I know what it means. A mantra awaitu.
Where are you from to tell me that it's actually a mandala? Nigga, where are you from? Illinois? Chill. Like,
he must have been watching Naomi Campbell butcher it And I thought that must be fact.
Yeah. It was and I argued with this guy
And
for
she
like
was asking people to repeat what she was saying, though.
And everyone was like,
Repeat after me, Amanda. Like, nah.
like and this was like an argument for like a good hour because I was just like, bro, literally here's links. Jesus. Anyway, it's Amanda.
yeah, it's a mantla, guys. I mean, if you can say tsunami, you can say tsotsi, you can
They
say
have Amanda Steinberg now, so they can say it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. Like,
And but I mean they started spelling it properly in later comic books as well. So yeah, kudos to you guys on that. Anyway,
thank you.
so yes, then we get a phone call and we get to see Aurora, Monroe, Storm, and I like what Jill Scott is doing with her voice.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of the time they kind of make her like kind of ambiguous. Like in X-Men 97, you can't say she has a distinctive
Yeah.
accent.
True that. But I still like her though. But true that.
No, yeah. But I'm saying like because I think people also need to remember, yes, she's multi-ethnic, if that's the term we want to go with, because her dad was American and her mother was
But
Kenyan.
remember, if you guys remember, Jill Scott.
Yeah. Am I gone now?
No. You here? I think
But
Extrodin
also,
is
if you
catching.
remember
Sorry,
Jill Scott,
yeah.
I think she had a series where she was like a detective in Africa. I just don't remember whether it was in Botswana or what.
Yeah.
So I think she
remember
already
seeing
had a
some.
dialect
I
coach or
remember
something at that time.
seeing some of that. I think she did a better job here than she did in that series, though.
Oh, sorry. Can you?
You can hear now, yeah. And then she goes, "Woo!
Hey,
The Dora Milaje have come for us."
Sure.
It can't be the Dora Milaje. They're lacking this episode. It must be.
Tebello, give him your energy. Extrodin, you were saying?
Mr. Extrodin is
I was just saying, I agree with you. I
Yeah.
think she does do a better job here than in that series. But no. Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you now,
Yes.
yeah?
We've given you energy.
Oh, I was just saying that I think you're right to say that she does a better job here than at the series. I think maybe she learned a few things after that series. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's calling because she wants to see T'Challa because they had a thing. And you can argue that they still have a thing. Those characters, it's going to be like Peter Parker and Mary Jane. They're just going to circle each other forever until the writers give in, give in to the ship. Anyway, we get an X-Men cameo because they're fighting the Juggernaut. On the Juggernaut, I'll smack you with your own pimp. And yeah, they're getting waxed. Like my boy Logan is not
Your
doing.
Cyclops and Wolverine are getting smacked like no one's business.
Funny enough, Kevin Michael Richardson was the voice of Wolverine.
Wow.
As well as the historical Black Panther, the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just giving little tidbits here. I'm going to be the tidbit guy. Juggernaut was voiced by Peter Lorre. I don't know who he is, but he's a voice actor. He also appears in Code Geass. Funny enough.
All right. So, anywho, the X-Men are getting waxed by the Juggernaut. Nightcrawler's not doing, and he's not doing too hot either. And then, we get a Nightcrawler.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, well,
he's not memorable.
Blink and
he's not memorable. That's why.
Damn. Okay.
He says, "I got you," and then he gets knocked out. Anyway, then we get a shot of a dude who's in a Black Panther suit. He's like, tracking something. He runs. He gets shot. A couple of scientists show up, and they're just like, "Yeah, this guy should be approximate enough to the Black Panther. I think our guys are ready." And I'm like, "I don't think you guys know what the Black Panther is." I think you guys missed that.
So to quote a certain character from World of Warcraft, you are not prepared.
And then we're into the last episode, episode 3, Murderer of T'Challa. All right, so this one is not going to be a long one. So yeah, just because we're going to keep the time low. So here's what happens. So we get a bit we get to see Claw's team assemble. We get to see Juggernaut kill a Rhino. We get to see Juggernaut argue with Batroc Leaper over the Rhino, or whatever the case is. It's like a little fun moment or whatever. And then we get more backstory on Claw. So we find out that Claw in this continuity was hired as a mercenary to kill T'Chaka in case T'Chaka didn't agree to whatever terms or whatever they wanted. Now, he was going to do this for free, but, it didn't hurt that money was coming in. Yeah. So, we get in there. Apparently, this is a big meeting or whatever where the world superpowers meet. Now, there's a criticism that people have where they were just like, if T'Chaka was this indignant, why did he go? And the reason why I think he went is because he needed to make a statement. I think the thing is many people feel they know what Wakanda is. They feel like they can kind of talk to Wakanda however they want. And as long as Wakanda doesn't come out to assert its dominance, they will. I mean, they try to reference this in Wakanda Forever because, we hear what you say, the whispers and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. No, I cannot finish that sentence. Nope. Sorry. Moving on. Yes, T'Chaka comes in, tells them, shut up, we ain't giving you nothing, all of you are spoiled children, we just came to tell you, stay away from us before we body you, basically. Yeah. Then, Daman jumps into action, Claw jumps into action, he finds out that Wakandan security put layers of thin vibranium and all of that stuff so that bullets can't come through, so he comes through the floor. Causes a lot of chaos, and basically he managed to take out some of T'Challa's siblings, and he manages to get T'Chaka. T'Chaka almost had him, but Claw kind of got lucky. So as Claw's getting away, T'Challa starts shooting him to the point where he took out Claw's arm, and he almost could have killed Claw if T'Challa had just a little bit more training. Claw would have been dead. So Claw escapes, and remember, T'Challa damaged him to the point where where Claw lost half his body, he lost his face. It went bad. So the Belgian government decides to put Claw back together. They make him a cyborg robot thing, or whatever the case is. Years? Hey, T'Challa did a number on him, Chief.
You are thorough.
T'Challa was like, if I'm gonna miss, I might as well make it permanent.
Look, do you understand, Jorge? T'Challa hurt him when he was still a child. By the time the guy healed, T'Challa was a full-grown man.
Yo. And they both holding grudges, except T'Challa's one is legitimate. But anyway. We cut to a very fun scene where Ramonda is telling T'Challa that, all this superhero business, you're endangering the royal family. Where my she turns into a black mom, basically. Yeah. Where my grandbabies?
I want my babies. I want my grandchildren.
Now. No, man, it's not that easy. Hey,
I don't care. You should just, whenever they ask you the question, you must just turn around and you told me back in high school, no girls.
Now he rolls his eyes in front of his mom. His mom is like, you're rolling your eyes. He's like, nah, hey, nigga, we saw you.
But I wasn't.
Would you say yes? You're an African child. Would you say that? Would you say yes?
You deny like you're Jacob Zuma. They can catch you red-handed. Denial.
You will end up in the ancestral place immediately. You'll be seeing your ancestors that afternoon. even basketball, my guy.
No, all of a sudden, challenge day. Mom, Papa. I don't
It's time
care.
for
I don't care if you're the Black Panther.
Black Panther of me. You will listen to if you roll your eyes at me ever again. Yes.
The power of the Black Panther will be stripped away.
With this sandal, the power of the Black Panther is stripped away immediately. I will.
It's the nicest way for your parents to tell you to have sex. Like, yo, I need grandbabies.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean, how else are you gonna get grandbabies, mom?
So
you
yeah,
must find
T'Challa is
a good woman, and then you must get married, and then after
Yeah.
you get married, I want the children.
it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh trap card. You must fulfill these two conditions.
Yes. First, activate. First, part of the
Activate
ritual.
chastity.
Activate marriage. After wedding day, activate honeymoon. Then,
Yeah, no, get exodia.
yeah. After
That's how
that,
it's done.
activate pregnancy. I summon pregnancy.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
back to it. What's this? Yeah. So then
We
we
don't
get
have kids. It shows the only one who's got kids is not.
anyway. So we get the whole story, and then we get to see the backstory of T'Challa's walkabout. So what happens is in Wakanda in the comic books, basically especially with royalty, you're supposed to do a walkabout. Now, the reason why you do a walkabout is because you need to find out what type of person you are. Like the thing is, the monarchies of Wakanda are constantly challenged. It is never easy to keep that throne whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not like you're born to it and then you're just supposed to one day when your parent dies, you're supposed to get a crumb put on your head, and just like that you own an entire country. He said while looking at the British.
Mhm. So yeah, with this one, hey, okay, we leave the colonoscopy alone. Anyway,
Yes.
yeah. So with this, yeah. So there's challenge day and then there's walkabout. So on a walkabout, you're supposed to walk from one end of Africa to the other, and you're supposed to just live off the land, and you're supposed to see how you can survive with the skills that you've learned alone, and all of those things.
And that is why I would never make it as a king.
In Wakanda.
Wakanda for what? I would have all the strengths, and I'd work out every day. I'd be one of these. I'd be T'Challa's top general if I was like war strategist. I'd be putting Reed Richards to shame in tactics and strategies and stuff like that. But do not expect me to go slam it out in the wilderness from one corner of the continent to another. I would never. I would flatly refuse. I mean, me. Yes,
I'll tell them, yo, please choose one. I can't be walking all over Africa, then still have to fight like 10 niggas. Nah, choose one.
No.
Choose one, please.
I'll be slamming it in spirit like T'Challa. You can go, you can do it, ne? I'm supporting you in spirit. I'll just keep the fort here while you're gone. Like sharp. You. I kept telling you,
you guys would usurp the traditions of Wakanda.
No, I wouldn't change anything. It's your bro. They've been there before IS, but believe you me, I would not be one taking part of it. It's like Devil, you have royal blood, and I mean, you get a new king crowned every damn year. So
That's funny.
Simba was not gonna make it. If Simba was from Wakanda, I can't just wait to be king. Are you sure, nigga?
are you sure?
Because you have to.
He low key did it, by the way, because what happened if his uncle decided to do the thing and he ended up living in the wilderness? He got friends. If it wasn't for that gay couple, Timon and Pumbaa, they would not have come this far.
No. Yeah, anybody who's trying to deny that, guys, no.
I think we got eyes. We got eyes.
The fact that Timon said Pumbaa not in front of the kids tells you
bruh,
all you need to
do
about those niggas.
Okay. Anyway, but back to it. Yes. So T'Challa's going on walkabout. He ends up in Cairo. This is when he meets Ororo as a thief. This has happened. Okay. I know there's a lot of people who tried to say that this was a retcon. This is blah blah blah. No, your beloved Chris Claremont already set up this relationship. So it goes that far back. But anyway, so they meet up, and in the comic books, what happens is that T'Challa and Ororo travel together, and basically he meets her, and they go to their village where he meets other thieves and all of that stuff, and there's these guys who are hunting Ororo because of her powers, and her and T'Challa team up to take down these hunters. That's how it goes in the comic books. Here it says that she was part of like a thieving guild. There was a thief dude who was controlling Ororo and her friends and whatever the case is. T'Challa beats him up, and then that's when they fall in love. And then, but T'Challa can't get rid of the specter that is Claw, so he has to return back home. So he has to leave her behind, and basically they break up and go their separate ways. And he is.
What kind of soupy ass?
Why didn't she just follow him?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, girl.
I mean, again, the rumors around Wakanda don't take well to foreigners, so maybe she didn't want to chance it.
Oh. Okay.
And also, he's not king at that stage, so even if he's bringing somebody home, he doesn't have authority to be like, no, she's here now.
Please, or she could just whip up one hurricane and everyone would be like,
no, Wakanda will
seems
respond
like,
with spears.
It just seems like T'Challa's family was very accepting of Aurora because it seemed like they knew her.
they're weird, stupid. They just saw what this woman can do. Look, you can't tell me that they didn't know mutants exist. You can't. With that advanced society, they should have just did one scanner. Like she can do what?
Wakanda's relationship with Storm, it's up and down, so it depends.
It's up and it's down. It's right and it's wrong. It's in and it's out.
Katy Perry? Wow. Anyway, so yeah.
What?
So they break up, but anyway, the point is that like she comes into her own, and this is where you get to see that Shuri is still kind of a girly girl because she's like, oh no, he has to marry her. Like they can't. Like she's like, you forget that like this woman who's badass and spin kicking is now weeping at the romance.
Yeah, because like I said, despite how jealous he is, he also wants her brother to be happy.
Yeah,
that's what siblings are. They could be jealous, and at the same time, they're the first person that says, "What did you say to my brother?" Nobody's allowed to hurt my brother except for me.
So then anyway, we cut to the church with blonde lady, and she's trying to seduce a knight, but the knight is already seduced by the cause.
Yes, hallelujah.
Yeah, by the Holy Crusade.
If only who developed those things? Who resist?
we try.
I've gone too far already.
Yeah,
I can't afford the Vatican to be coming after me as well.
Yo, 3 hours for 3 episodes, guys. Anyway.
No, it's...
I think did we cover everything?
No, we didn't cover everything. We're almost done.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, yeah. So the Vatican is talking about how they support the cause and all of that stuff, and the Black Knight is being ready. Okay, just another side note. Black Knight was never a villain. It's kind of a metaphor in this. So there's probably multiple Black Knights. The actual Black Knight is a zealous superhero. But anywho.
Yeah.
So.
But it seems like he does have that sword. So is that the only sword, or are there multiple swords?
I don't know. I think there might be multiple swords. Who knows?
But shout out to his stupid ass design. Who goes around gallivanting on a space horse on a flying
Pegasus with the power of God? But
anyway, God, I was like thinking, guys, do you know how unsafe that is? Do you have parachutes? Do you know G-forces? Things the math ain't mathing. but then again, we have to
remember now, Marvel. I think that's the problem of having way too many characters in your comic universe. Eventually, you're gonna get some weird ass characters.
Because I still have issues with the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin by default. I mean, what are you writing on?
They've got serums in them. That answers everything. But anyway,
literally, each Each time I see that, I just picture what Iron Man must be going through in his head when he sees that a person is just flying, or gliding on a bear's metallic
Right?
metallic
Anywho,
hover.
let's not get into the science of it because it's gonna fall apart. But anyway, after the church, we see T'Challa flashing back to the murder of his dad, and yeah, you can see when he finds this person. This is not forgiveness. This is not Batman and Joe Chill, where Batman is going to hold Joe Chill and be like, I must forgive you or whatever the case is.
Do you know how many birthdays I could have had?
This is curtains, bro.
This is
Like-
when I find you.
When I find you, Ricky, when I find you, Ricky, when I find you.
So we have another council, semi-council meeting. So we're meeting with Wakabi and Uncle Sion,
Yeah.
and Wakabi tells T'Challa, if this guy is still alive, he's coming. You don't need to do anything because he was gonna want to kill you. So you just gotta wait.
And then this is where they should have added a little musical subtext like in Dragon Ball Z or in Bleach. Let him come.
Well, T'Challa kind of says that with his face. But what I liked about this moment, and it's very important, is that it shows that T'Challa can still get counsel.
Yes.
It's not that he's all knowing and all infinite and all powerful.
He's
There's
not
other
right.
people. Yeah, there's other people that can still give him strategies while making him competent, showing that you can make other people smart without having to dumb T'Challa down. Damn it.
Or one doesn't have to be an idiot for the other to be smart, to be relevant. AKA every Iron Man movie ever.
Boom. That is the end of the 3 episodes.
Yay,
So-
we did it.
So so basically so next week we'll be covering the rest of the war.
Yes.
So yeah, I love this thing. I rewatch this thing all the time. The cringe stuff aside and some of the pronunciation stuff aside, I think this is one of the best portrayals of the Black Panther property ever. Even if it's supposed to just be like a random kind of adaptation, it crystallizes everything about Wakanda. It shows the culture of Wakanda, and it also shows why T'Challa is so like formidable on every level, from his fighting to his intelligence.
And it also highlights how one could have a roster that has 90% Black or African casting and it can still be entertaining and fun to watch.
Yeah, and they didn't feel like parodies of themselves. They were not too silly. They were not one-dimensional.
I think it was because of this show I realized, I'm gonna go ahead with the casting because I found out recently on one of the stories I was working on that literally I could say 85% of the, not 85, 95% of the cast, Africans.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, am I reading? And like, it's based in an alternate universe, basically. And I'm like, but then again, look at Code Geass.
Oh.
Alternate Earth, and how many Africans do you see there?
Oh. No, it's your story. Who doesn't like it is their business. But anyway, so that's it, guys. So I want to say thank you. Oh, can I take us out or are you taking us out?
Well, I was like, this is the first time you're taking us out in my show, and I was like, wait,
I'm used to Extrodin.
It's been a busy week for Bucksham.
And I was also wondering, like, is he going to use my catchphrase? I want to hear this. Like, is he going to say it? Is he really going to say it?
He won't say it. Forget it.
I'll probably say it.
No, you're going to put me under the table. He wants to be more viral than
Even I might even make it worse. So make us spread it like butt cheeks. I don't know.
Whoa. Wait, what?
I've been telling these people, guys, my co-hosts are straight. Guys, my co-hosts are straight. Then the most sauciest lines just come out. Whoa. Like, you know what?
I'm comfortable in my sexuality, but anyway, take us out.
Okay, thank you for listening up until this point. Yeah, I think this weekend just came out after having the craziest ending ever come on air because people were busy rapping about the Poontang. So I
Yeah,
hope
that's
you
gotta be my counter. If anybody's gonna be like, yo, if BuckMeister, I was like, dog, I made a whole rap about the Poontang clan, Killer V's on the swarm. The labia.
I was like, oh god, I was so shocked. Anyway, that being said, we love. Please follow these guys on the various shows. That's
Can't
truly
believe you
talented.
extracted that to catch. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Follow Mr. Extrodin on his upstairs next and everything. That's scrolling up. That's scrolling up. Also, you can pause. You can look at the description below. You can follow these guys. They're all over the social medias. So we like followers. We don't mind having more. Thank you. Love us. Shout out to our new fans. I see that lots of new viewers coming through. We love you. Like I mentioned to everyone, like I mentioned before, which is kind of vulgar right now, because I want to become more viral than herpes, and the only way herpes spreads is through mathematics. So please spread the word, or then somewhere along the horizon, you can just almost hear BuckMeister screaming, "You should let it burn." I can just hear him screaming it from the horizon. It's like Azuna's busy asking, "What are you doing, brother?"
no, it's like, go, pause, just for a second. You should let it burn. All right.
Anyway, we love you guys. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.